So welcome to part 4 of the Security Valley video series about turning Vim into a development environment. We are now talking about the file search, extension of file search behavior. So therefore, on our virtual machine, we need to install a dependency that it's called ripgrep. I think I've already installed that. Please make sure that you have installed ripgrep. So then let's move on editing our Vim RC. And the first thing here that's a little bit annoying is that I need to manually enter here or type lexplore to toggle the menu appearance here. So let's quickly map that to a key, or let's add a key binding here to reconfigure that before we start editing or and installing all the plugins for file search. So menu toggle, and in my configuration I have mapped. Let's do a normal mode mapping. That is CM, so that means it's strgm, and that it's should fire the L explore command followed by a character return. So let's quickly figure that out, and yeah, absolutely fine. We can toggle the menu. Perfect. So before we move on, I'm show you again that on GitHub and in the Security Valley repository there's the official Vim RC. So that means for my host system, the Vim RC. Feel free to copy and paste it. I do that here on my second screen all the time, so that I don't need to remember directly to all that configurations commands. So the next thing is that we need to enter in our plug section the two fuzzy find plugins here. So let's write here, then source or reload the configuration, then with install, let's install the dependencies here. So that looks good, and let's directly add key binding. So in my configuration I have used F2 and F3. So let's quickly add that here. Let's write that. Let's reload all the stuff, and let's test it. By maybe create a coding project, a coding repository that we can use for the next example. So I have told you that I'm going to use Golang. So I should have Go installed on that virtual machine. I think that's a good version. Yeah, it's one of the latest ones. Maybe not the newest ones, but one of the latest. So let's create Go. It's already there. So then create a package, source, and I think it was a bin package, source, or dist. I don't know at the moment. But anyways, let's go to the source and create here a github.com, and in the github.com let's create a secval folder, and then the secval create a main Go file, and it's in it a Go module here, and feel free to use. I don't can talk and write, so let's pause here. Feel free to use any programming language that you want. For example, you can use Python, C, Rust, or whatever. So at the moment there's no need for a Go module here. So but let's create a main Go file here. start editing. And you see we have here on the left our file browser with the Go mod system, or the Go mod, the main Go. And we should now be able with our F3 command to search within the files. And you see here on the right there is a preview from that file, so that it's file search. And you can navigate with STRG and K and J and with the basic VIM navigation keys inside inside the preview. So there is one major issue that could go wrong. So for example, I can show you something. In VIM settings, in in the Ubuntu or in the GNOME settings, there is one property, I think that it's in accessibility, and there is the pointing and clicks settings, and there is the locate pointer. So if we turn that on, and if I press now STRG, you see that short red bubble here, right under my mouse cursor. If you have activated that configuration, and let's completely close that terminal and reopen the terminal here, and go back to the Go. We'll clean it up in the next video. I'm sorry for that. And get here, and let's open the file and press F3 for our file. And if we now try to move around with STRG and K, there is, at least in that virtual machine, there is not a problem, but I've seen, or maybe that it's fixed in some version here, but I have figured out and have created an issue on that project that it can cause some side effects. So be careful with that accessibility options. Sometimes they have some strange side effects here. So, but maybe it's fixed in that version. So enough talking. So in the next video, we're going to talk about splitting the windows or the views, adding auto pairs. Before we start the next video, I will clean up here my Go workspace to not confusing you. And with that configuration and all that stuff in mind, I would say thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.